Welcome everyone. Thanks a lot for staying with us. You're watching Plain Speak with me, Shivani Gupta. Voting in phase 1 of Lok Sabha polls is all set to take place on April 19, and barely weeks ahead of the elections, a political war has broken out on political or election fundings. Congress President Mallikarjun Kharge, Parliamentary Party Chief Sonia Gandhi and MP Rahul Gandhi addressed a joint press conference today attacking the BJP over election funds. Expressing outrage over freezing of their bank accounts by the Income Tax Department, the Congress accused the BJP or the central government of crippling the party financially ahead of Lok Sabha elections. The Congress accused the BJP of playing a dangerous game, demanding that agencies like the EC step in to ensure a level playing field. Now, BJP was quick to counter Congress's claims and said the party is conveniently blaming their irrelevance on financial troubles. Party Chief JP Nadda, in fact, went on to say that Congress's bankruptcy is moral and intellectual, not financial. This all pertains to tax and interest recovery from the Congress party in cases dating a few years back. So is it truly a matter of concern that a principal opposition party's bank accounts are inaccessible ahead of elections allegedly due to some political action? Or is the Congress guilty of raising rhetoric over what is its own folly in not paying appropriate amount of taxes in the past? We take that question to our guests in just a bit, but first up, take a look at how Sonia Gandhi, Rahul Gandhi, Mallikarjun Kharge attacked the centre over the issue today, even demanding that the election commissions should step in. So Sonia Gandhi accused the centre of trying to cripple the party financially by freezing its bank accounts just ahead of elections. Rahul Gandhi said ahead of these elections, the party's ability to fight them has been damaged. They've already lost a month. Congress President Mallikarjun Kharge alleged that their bank accounts have been frozen to ensure that they are unable to contest the elections on an equal footing. Sonia Gandhi also alleged that this matter is beyond just the Congress party, that this is about opposition's funding and finances being under a determined assault. Rahul questioned the silence of the Election Commission over the issue. He said protectors of the democratic framework are not speaking up. Mallikarjun Kharge, for example, went on to highlight that the party was unable to conduct normal campaign activities like paying workers or getting pamphlets published, booking advertisement slots or support their candidates. Finally, Sonia Gandhi also said that while on one hand their funds are being crushed, electoral bonds now cancelled by the Supreme Court benefited largely the BJP. Calling it criminal action on the Congress, Rahul said the idea that India is the world's largest democracy is a lie. Kharge demanded a special investigation into the electoral bond scheme and said that BJP's bank accounts should also be frozen till the time that investigation is completed. So what is this entire Congress tax saga all about? Congress has said that they are unable to access any of the 285 crore rupees lying in their accounts. They have even claimed that they've received a notice for assessment year going as far back as 94-95. So here is how this entire saga or action by the IT department has panned out. In February this year, the Congress came out to say that 4 of their bank accounts have been frozen on demand of 210 crore rupees from 2018-19, a demand that has been pending from the past claim. Congress's Ajay Makan publicly also claimed that 65 crore rupees have been withdrawn by the IT department from 3 of their accounts. So the next month, which is March, IT Appellate Tribunal dismissed a Congress plea seeking a stay on this IT action. Even Delhi High Court has declined to give any relief as it stands right now. And post that declining of relief by the Delhi High Court, Vivek Thanka of the Congress party confirmed that the IT department has recovered another 51 crore rupees from their bank account. So it's a total of 116 crore rupees that the IT department, as per Congress party, has already seized control of from their bank accounts. Now, Congress has linked this to electoral bonds as well, as I mentioned, thus trying to juxtaposition the situation they are in versus the ruling BJP. Now, Home Minister Amit Shah, while on News18's Rising Bharat Summit, questioned the opposition's hypocrisy over bonds donations. Let me just, tell you a little bit more of what both parties are currently saying. As the opposition has been calling electoral bonds illegal, we all know they have been hammering over this, especially since the Supreme Court verdict. The Home Minister said, interestingly, that electoral bonds ended black money, and that is why the INDIA bloc is opposed to it. While the opposition have alleged that this is some sort of a scam, the biggest scandal since independence, Union Home Minister says he's of the opinion that while he welcomes the Supreme Court's decision, this will lead to black money coming back into politics the way it used to in the past. While the INDA bloc claims the Supreme Court order has exposed BJP's corrupt mechanism, Shah's counter is that why doesn't Rahul Gandhi explain the 1600 crore rupees, for example, that the Congress party has also cashed in as far as electoral bonds donation is concerned. While opposition claims that 95% of the bonds have gone to the BJP, which factually may be incorrect, Amit Shah has said that, for example, in 2019, when the party got 90% of its bonds, the model code of conduct was in place. In other words, it couldn't really have been quid pro quo. Now, attacking the BJP further, the opposition has asked if the ED will probe the electoral bond scam, but Amit Shah says the BJP believes in a system of transparency, and if the INDA bloc feels that electoral bonds are some sort of a hafta vasuli that the government is doing, then they must explain their source of funding as well, because the collective opposition got almost as much as the BJP as well. With that, the big question we're asking today is simply this. With this entire hue and cry over election funding, is there a real concern emerging over what opposition is being left to fend for, or is this just plain and simple political rhetoric?
Systematic effort is underway by the Prime Minister to cripple the Indian National Congress.
All our bank accounts have been frozen. So what sort of a democracy is this? This is a criminal action.
In utter desperation of imminent defeat, the Congress party at the highest level sought to create an alibi today.
$1600 करोड़ का हफ्ता क्यों वसूला, वो उसका हिसाब देना चाहिए। 1600 करोड़ उनको भी मिला है।
Let's go across to our guest joining us, Pratyush Kant, National Spokesperson of the BJP, Swati Malik, Spokesperson of the Congress Party. With me also, Satya Mule is advocate and a tax expert. Retired Major Anil Verma, head of ADR, is also joining us, an organization that looks into democratic political reforms in the country. I do thank you all for joining me. Pratyush, let me begin with you. You've heard what the Congress Party has been saying. Doesn't it look like there is indeed, some sort of effort on to either pile on raids by agencies on the opposition leaders ahead of elections, or states that are bound for elections? Now, of course, national elections upon us. If not that, then there, principal opposition parties' accounts are being frozen in the manner they are, barely a month before the country starts to vote. Is this all right?
What pains me tremendously is that what Sonia Gandhi and Rahul Gandhi said today. They think that this Indian democracy runs like their own party. Not once did the mother and the son and the president they have kept, Kharge ji, once said that we have been caught for trying to cheat the government, we have not paid the taxes. Not once did they mention that. To top it, they never ever in their whole press conference, which was done by Kharge ji, Sonia ji, Rahul ji and Ajay Makhan, not once any one of them had the decency to tell the nation that we have gone to IT-80, the tribunal, we have lost there. We have gone to the High Court, we have lost there. Not once did they say. What is the story they were trying to build today?
That this is political vendetta.
The Prime Minister is trying to... Political vendetta, that's the story they were trying to give. They have been far more honest in saying that we were tax chores, we did not comply by the rule of law of this country, and that is why we have been facing this music. Every other political party files their taxes, and the rule is the same for everyone.
Okay, let me take that to Swati. Once again, let
any
me take that to Swati. I'll come back to you.
No.
Swati, the problem is this. You know, some of these cases have been going on for a few years. It's not like they've suddenly popped up today. You've been challenging them in courts and in tribunals alike. But the process is the same. If you've been found to have not declared your income appropriately at some point of time, it may take 5 years, it may take 6 years, it may happen in March 2024, 1 month ahead of elections in April 2024. But that's just how it goes. It's not as if you're challenging the basic premise that there was a mismatch in the income and the tax paid.
Shivani, thank you for asking this very appropriate question, because I'm sure most of the viewers are also thinking the same, that why are we not declaring all this? Now, for example, when we went to IIT, we wanted to stay the proceedings of the income tax department recovering this money from us. It's not been decided on merits yet. We went in appeal against that because there was no stay granted by the appellate tribunal. Yes. Therefore, we went to the High Court for a stay on the recovery of these amounts.
I get
not
that,
on the merits
but even on the merit, have you found any relief anywhere?
Because, see, merits, what is with all due respect to courts and with all due respect to the tribunal, it's a quasi-judicial tribunal. The chairman of the tribunal is a chartered accountant there, right? So it is not, please understand, it's not as, with all humility and with all respect, the kind of fairness that one would expect from the judiciary is very different from what we would expect from the appellate tribunal. And anyways, the matter is going on. It is sub judice, and that is the reason we are not talking about the merits of the case. We don't want to discuss the merits of the case on camera here in our press conference.
Okay,
here,
but I don't want to discuss the merits of the case either, Swati. But the point is this: you may not have great faith in the tribunal, but that's the system for everybody. For you, me, the Congress party, and for all entities concerned. Secondly, unless you could give an argument that, see, this entire procedure in itself, the proceeding, when it was initiated in itself is prima facie false. How the process evolves and whether it happens in front of, ahead of elections is not something that befits the charge of political vendetta.
Well, Shivani, now that you've asked this question, now what's happened here is there was an alleged violation of 14 lakh rupees. Alleged violation, I'm not admitting anything. So the alleged violation of 14 lakh rupees, for which the income tax department wants to attach 215 crores.
No.
That
I
is
think there was an initial amount of nearly 100 crore rupees, for which the initial amount to be recovered was over 100 crore rupees. This case has been going on since 18-19, the assessment year, and since then interest has piled on. That's again the same for an ordinary citizen too.
So the notice was first served. You are right. The notice initially it was started in 21, not in 18-19, in 21.
Okay.
Yes. Yes. And another notice that we received yesterday or last week, it pertains to 32 years ago. Now, has that case also what happened? Now, this case, even if I take your argument and even if I take what you're suggesting, that, okay, it takes time and it's only 2-3 years, and so what if it's just a month before the general elections of 2024? But what happens to the other notice that we have received from 1994, from 32 years ago? Why did the government not act on it in the last 10 years?
Prakash, you want to respond to that very quickly before I go across to our tax expert as well?
Yes,
for example, one of their leaders said, by this track record, you will go back to the days of Mahatma Gandhi when he was leading the Congress party. Why a notice for 94, 95 now?
I heard everything. I just want to tell your viewers that here is Rahul Gandhi with his limited intelligence. Today he,
this
in
personal
the press
attacks on the leaders don't make any sense, Shivani.
He attacks
I'm not
the
saying anything to
judiciary.
their leader.
He attacks.
I think that
he
should
attacks
be that should be the
See, I never disturbed this spokesperson, so she should have patience for her turn to say whatever she wants to say.
No, Shivani, I think we
I'm
don't
okay,
trying to
Swati,
tell
I
you
noted your
with-
objection. No
with-
personal attacks on any leaders, please.
when I have not made any, so I don't think they should
No,
also
please.
do it,
If Rahul Gandhi can go on a national, on all the channels and on a stage of Congress and say that I have limited belief in the judiciary of this country, is judiciary bigger or Rahul Gandhi is bigger? Please tell me this. He tells the nation that I have limited belief in the judiciary of this country.
Let's get on
Same
with
as
it.
me as an Indian.
Pratyush,
That's
I don't
for the
want to waste
judicial
time
team
on
of
this.
this
One
country.
second.
Let me complete.
That is for
No,
the
let me
judicial
complete.
team of
You
this
gave us so
Focus
much
on
of
the
time.
issue. Let's not
Let me
get
complete.
derailed. One by one. Pratyush, please respond to the specific argument.
I will come to that. Let
No,
me
on
complete.
94, 95.
See, you cannot have lopsided debate. You gave her
No,
time.
answer
You
the
let me
question
say
I'm
what I have to
asking you.
say.
Answer the
You let
question
me-
I'm asking you.
No, your question doesn't flow. You have to come to where it is. Now there are two people who are accused number 1 and 2 in 5,000 crore rupees scam. They will not talk about that. You
No,
will
talk about
immediately
this
challenge
case.
the
No,
media
no,
of
that's
the country.
not
Say
relevant
that
to this.
everybody-
Pratyush,
this
talk
doesn't
about
work
this
like
case.
this.
One
You
second.
want to talk about
One
where the
second.
whole
Time out.
have
Time
to-
out. Me
you
and
have-
Pratyush, please. Pratyush, I'm going to give you 30 seconds uninterrupted, but you've got to get
That
back
we
to the
have- no, no.
subject. You wanted to respond to what Swati said, plus the very pertinent question of why are they receiving notices for 94, 95? Please, 30 seconds.
No, so now you want Rahul Gandhi to decide when the agencies will work. You want him to fix how the procedure should go. Have you and I seen the papers of the documents? It's an agency. They collect the documents, they ask questions. That is how they run. Tomorrow you will question why are they freezing my accounts. That is the law of the country.
Okay.
It doesn't work the way Rahul Gandhi wants him to work.
Okay, can I go across to
We
Satyam
have very
Mule? One
independent
second.
agencies set by law.
Can I go to Satyam Mule? Satyam Mule, one of the contentions of the Congress party is that while this judicial exercise is going on, while the Delhi High Court has even told the Congress party that you may consider going to the Supreme Court, for example, or go back to the IT tribunal, the Income Tax Department is already recovering accounts from them. Some of their funds are inaccessible to them. Is this high-handedness of the IT department, or do they have powers to do this?
Well, absolutely, it is not high-handedness. What is raising the eyebrows on the side of Congress is the timing about it. Otherwise, the constitutional bodies as well as the executive bodies such as the Income Tax Department are fully within their rights, whether there is election or no election, or whether whatever is the timing, to proceed ahead with the desired actions which are targeting the activities which are in contravention to the law. So therefore, this is completely out of place to speak that the IT department is carrying out any kind of a
And what
vendetta
about the
or
fact,
any kind of agenda.
And what about the fact that this case has been going on since 2018, 19, and they've received the notice for 94, 95? Is that odd?
Well, what we can say is that, in fact, it is a very lenient approach that Income Tax Department has demonstrated till now. There have been cases which have been lingering around for decades. If there would have been any kind of a wrongdoing on part of IT, they would have acted more swiftly rather. I would say, in fact, they have been moving with very prudent manner. When they have a sufficient cause in their hand, they have issued the notice. And there is no question to doubt their activities as of now. If they have, a notice also can be challenged in a constitutional or a writ court.
Okay. I do want our guests to just hold on with me. I want to go across to the other breaking updates that are coming. We're getting the BJP's list. This is the third list of the BJP that is being announced, that has just been announced. And in that list is the all-important state of Tamil Nadu as well. Remember, BJP eyeing Tamil Nadu big gains this time. So Annamalai, the BJP chief, is going to be fighting from Coimbatore. Chennai South is Tamil Sai Soundarajan, who has just resigned as the governor. Chennai Central is Vinod P. Selvam, and Kanyakumari is Pon Radhakrishnan. These are some of the big names that are coming out as far as the BJP's third list is concerned. Let me go across to my colleague Purnima joining us. Purnima, how do you read into this list being announced?
Well, interesting list out by the BJP. In fact, Annamalai, the speculation was rife that Annamalai could perhaps contest from Coimbatore. Remember, Coimbatore is a hotly contested seat this time around because it's going to be a tri-cornered contest. DMK also fielding its own candidate in Coimbatore this time around after a gap of 10 years. So it's going to be a tri-cornered contest as far as Coimbatore is concerned, and BJP more so Prime Minister focusing more on the Coimbatore region this time around during his frequent visits to Tamil Nadu. Annamalai is the BJP candidate for Coimbatore. Tamilisai Soundararajan, who recently resigned as the governor of Telangana, finally now she will be contesting from Chennai South. Chennai Central, Vinod Selvan, another interesting profile. Murugan, who's currently a minister, will also be contesting from Nilgiris, where the DMK has fielded A. Raja. So it's going to be an interesting list as far as BJP is concerned, because it includes Annamalai, Tamilisai Soundararajan, Murugan. All of them are in fact senior leaders of the BJP. Annamalai, interesting profile. We'll have to wait and see. But clearly, the BJP this time hoping to make inroads in Tamil Nadu, especially in the Western Belt and also Kanyakumari. In 2014, it was Pon Radhakrishnan who won from Kanyakumari constituency. In 2019, BJP did not make inroads. In 2024, BJP is now trying to focus on the Western Belt, Kanyakumari and also Chennai constituency. So interesting names out, and BJP is all set, are trying to make inroads in the state, and high-profile candidates out by the BJP.
Okay, let me also bring in Payal Mehta. My colleague tracks the BJP very closely. Payal, what more are you learning about the BJP's third list?
Well, as far as the BJP's third list is concerned, one of the most important names on that list is that of Annamalai. Remember, K. Annamalai has been leading the BJP charge from the state of Tamil Nadu, and there was a lot of demand from the party cadre that he should be asked to contest, and obviously Coimbatore being a constituency where the BJP has really worked very hard is going to be extremely important to watch out for, and as a reason his seat becomes very, very important. And despite the fact that the BJP has given a 6-year full term to L. Murugan, he is being fielded from Nilgiri to take on A. Raja as far as that constituency is concerned. And Tamilisai Soundararajan, who resigned as a governor just a couple of days ago, was slated to contest from South Chennai. That's the seat that has been given. So it's going to be important to see how this really pans out, because the BJP, remember, has to make some inroads. Shivani, they have 0 out of 39 seats so far, and they have to make that inroads within that constituency in Tamil Nadu to be able to reach that target of 400.
Okay. My colleague Aman Sharma is also joining us, National Affairs Editor. Aman, the third list being announced, and of course, the BJP eyeing Tamil Nadu very closely this time around. Some of the campaigning that the BJP is doing about how NDA is going to have big gains and different numbers are being thrown up, all will be up to test. And Tamil Nadu this time around going to polls in the first phase itself. K. Annamalai, the big star face of the BJP from Tamil Nadu, fighting from Coimbatore, and a lot for the BJP riding on this.
BJP, they clearly say that Tamil Nadu is the state to watch out for. Prime Minister Narendra Modi has visited Tamil Nadu as many as 7 times this year already. During various trips, he's inaugurated projects worth crores. He's also launched, in a way, his entire poll campaign from Kanyakumari on March the 15th. So Tamil Nadu is one state where the BJP is looking at some gains. Even our mega opinion poll had said that the BJP stands to win nearly 5 seats. In Tamil Nadu, BJP going in with smaller partners in Tamil Nadu this time, not with AIA, DMK, and in a way, the captain of the BJP in Tamil Nadu, Mr. Annamalai, is leading the charge by contesting himself. So this is the state that BJP is keenly eyeing, and Mr. Annamalai fighting himself a seat is expected to provide impetus to the BJP's campaign. This is the state going in polls. The entire state, all 39 seats, poll in the first phase. So far, no seat of the BJP had been announced for Tamil Nadu so far. The BJP also, I think, now showing the urgency, declaring its seats for Tamil Nadu. And we will see, I think, the Prime Minister's campaign even enhance in the coming days in Tamil Nadu, because this is one state where the BJP feels Mr. Annamalai has really worked hard on the ground. Even though AIADMK wanted Mr. Annamalai to be removed as a condition to remain in an alliance with the NDA, the BJP has chosen to put its faith behind Mr. Annamalai. So that is what makes the Tamil Nadu fight in this upcoming Lok Sabha election very, very interesting.
I want to go across to Vinod P. Selvam, the BJP's announced candidate from Chennai Central, joining us. Mr. Selvam, a lot of pressure on you.
Can you hear me?
Mr. Selman, can you hear me?
Yeah. Yes,
Your name has been announced as the candidate from Chennai Central. How do you look at this challenge, not just in your constituency, but in the state of Tamil Nadu?
I take it as a big pride to be representing Narendra Modi in the Central Chennai constituency. It is a constituency where what the Prime Minister stands for, complete abolition of the dynasty politics. The prince of the DMK family, Udayani Stalin, is an MLA from the very same constituency, and Dayanani Maran, who's again from the same family, is MP from this particular constituency. So I think it's a lifetime opportunity to be taking on these evil forces, to be making sure that Tamil Nadu gets rid of this corrupt family which has been ruling for several years. And it's going to be a great fight. Annamalai has really progressed the prospects of the party. We've been working really hard, and we are going to be working as a unit to make sure that we produce more number of MPs from Tamil Nadu in the 2024
But what do you
Lok Sabha
see
election.
as the greatest challenge for you, but as far as the battle in Tamil Nadu is concerned?
The DMK is the master of setting fake narratives, giving false promises, false hopes, like how they've been talking about banning meat for the last 3 years. They've come up with another farce about how they will reduce the prices of petrol and diesel and all that, but they have not kept any of the promises. In fact, they promised to cut down petrol and diesel prices by ₹5 in the previous election. It's been 3 years. It has not been done. They promised to reduce the price of milk. Milk has almost doubled ever since the DMK came to power. The price of milk has doubled. So they have failed almost in every quarter of deliverables in terms of the election manifesto. So I think we're going to be countering them with that against the development model of the BJP, which is being implemented across the country.
Mr. Selvam, I do thank you for joining us. A. Sarvanan of the DMK is also with us. The third list of the BJP, including candidates from Tamil Nadu, being announced. They've just, got on a partner in PMK on board as well. And, they're really very, very buoyant about their chances, Mr. Sarvanan, this time.
See, the BJP does not have any chance to win any seats in the state of Tamil Nadu because the divisive politics of the BJP will always be rejected. Mr. Vinod P. Selvam was talking about dynasty politics. Do you know who was there on the stage with the Prime Minister when he came to Salem? Mr. Dr. Ramadas and his son, Mr. G.K. Vasan, who is again a dynast, Mr. Sharad Kumar and his wife, Mr. Pache Ravi, Mr. Pache Muthu and his son, who holds the post. And this is how BJP is going to do away with the dynasty politics. That is really comical and farcical when BJP speaks about dynasty politics. See, that apart. The most important issue is this. BJP has never done anything for the people of Tamil Nadu. We were ravaged by great floods. But the union government, even after the visit of the Central Committee, did not give a single pie. And they said they promised they will bring in aims. No, they have completed 15 aims across the country. Not a single one stone was built in the state of Tamil Nadu.
But
this
Mr. Sarvanan, my question to you is this. We've seen Dravidian politics and parties reign supreme in Tamil Nadu. For the first time, we're seeing a departure from that, where the DMK's principal opposition is not the AIA-DMK, but the BJP this time. At least it looks so on the ground. So it is a challenge for you to kind of adapt to that new reality or new politics in Tamil Nadu?
I don't know. I don't know where do you get this presumption. I think it's highly presumptive to say that it is the BJP which is going to be the principal opposition. It is the ADMK. The fight will always be between ADMK and DMK. The two-leaf symbol. It's a very, very potent symbol. BJP cannot dislodge ADMK. They may do so in Twitter and in the North Indian media channels, not on the ground.
Okay, all right. I'll leave it at that. I do thank all of our guests for joining us on that breaking update as well. We'll keep getting you more updates as and when it flows in from the third list.